Hey, what's up you guys, this is QuickStepz here, and today I'll bring you guys another Black Ops gameplay. This is a TDM on WMD, and I just want to say right off the bat that I was able to buy a new router since last time I did a commentary, and it is amazing. This is I think my second game using my new router, and I get a pretty decent score. I think I go 42-4 in the end, and yeah, I'm loving my new router. I don't have any sort of jittering lag or anything like that. It's just perfect, and oh, I love it. So, Black Ops has been out for I don't know how long now. Maybe not like a couple of weeks now, 3 weeks I think, roundabout. And yeah, there's been some, it's really good so far. I mean, I still obviously get a bit annoyed at it because there's a few problems with it, which I'll get onto in a bit. But first off, it appears like a really decent game. It's all balanced and everything. And I think I'll just give you guys some tips and what I've sort of seen throughout this game. So I'm using the AK-47 here with extended mags on. I now only use a gun with either a suppressor or dual mags. Now the reason being with dual mags is it sort of serves as like a mini scavenger. Let's say I was using the AK-47, and with that you start off I think with 30 rounds in your gun and 60 spare rounds. If you're using dual mags, you'll have 30 rounds obviously in your gun, and then you'd also have 150. So you basically get like an extra half like of your maximum ammo, so it serves as a sort of mini scavenger, which is always nice. And the little perk of dual mags is every other reload it's like half the time, because it just quickly switches around the magazines, which is always nice. And yeah, recent patch they fixed Ninja, which is brilliant. So it means now that your footsteps are actually silent, which is great when you're playing something like Search and Destroy. And in this game, my kill streaks are the Blackbird, the Chopper Gunner, and Spy Plane, Blackbird, Chopper Gunner. I think that's what they are. I've had this gameplay on my hard drive for quite a while now, and I've only just got round to doing a commentary on it. So, meh, really. Yeah, what I've sort of seen, which is sort of occurring constantly, is the AK-74U. Now, I'm going to try and keep everyone happy, because I often like using the gun, but a lot of people have been calling it overpowered, and I'm just going to give you guys the stats for it, really. From what I've seen, it's the most accurate submachine gun, which has the most damage. So basically, without a grip on, it's still very accurate for a submachine gun, for instance. And that means if you're going to be spraying with it or aiming down the sight at sort of close range, it appears to, overpower a lot of guns, because it's got such little recoil compared to other submachine guns like the MP5. And that's why a lot of people have been shouting out like, oh, it's the new UMP-45 and all this stuff. But again, if you have it at long range, it just negates it completely. Like, you will lose to an assault rifle if you're trying to burst fire at range with a 74U. So I mean, it's not that overpowered. It's just at the moment it appears to be the best submachine gun to use. And again, I always use that with a suppressor or dual mags. If I'm doing search, I'll most likely use a suppressor, just because I don't like people seeing me on the mini-map, because I'm a paranoid freak, as you all know. And yeah, so a couple of guns I've been enjoying using is the AK-47. I currently haven't got it on one of my classes. I'm currently using the FAMAS and the Commando. Now, what I learned extremely quickly with this game is recoil. Now, I hate to say it, but because I'm a mainly Modern Warfare 2 player, that's when I started playing Call of Duty, I've gotten so used to like guns having little or no recoil, such as the ACR or the TAR-21. So I really haven't gotten to grips with sort of having to deal with recoil and guns. So that's why I've been getting quite frustrated with this game, just because I need to sort of adjust myself to compensating for the recoil. But I'm getting used to it now, so I'm getting there. And a tip I can give you all guys, if you're using the FAMAS or the AUG, which, while they have got a high fire rate and decent damage, they do have quite a bit of recoil on them. So I'd always recommend burst firing with them. Just going, like a FAMAS, like sort of imagine it was the FAMAS in Modern Warfare 2 with a 3-round burst. Just sort of go drum drum drum, and then you should be fine with that. And you know, that goes for any gun really, especially with the Commando as well. That's got quite a bit of recoil to it. So, oh yeah, that's a bit annoying on gameplay. Sort of try and get the Claymore out and kind of fail really. So, perks I'm using are Hardline, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. Now, I always use... Actually, that's a lie. Well, no, actually. I always use Ninja. Since they've patched it, it's, you know, brilliant. It does what it's meant to do. Although, it still doesn't seem like the Ninja Pro. I haven't really tested it out yet, because I've sort of always had Ninja Pro. But I'm just about to Prestige on it now. I'm just level 50 at the moment. So I'm going to Prestige and see what, you know, normal Ninja's like compared to Ninja Pro. Because at the moment, it doesn't really seem like the sort of increased hearing really works. But, you know, as I said, I'm not entirely sure at the moment, so I'll give that a test when I Prestige. And I'm using Sleight of Hand, which is my favourite second perk in my opinion. I love the fact that you can, you know, quickly reload. You know, that saves so much time. If you're in a gunfight with someone and you have to quickly duck behind cover, you're able to quickly reload and jump back out again, hopefully get the upper hand on him. And also Sleight of Hand Pro, that's always nice, like being able to quickly aim down your sight, even if it doesn't work for snipers. Well, I couldn't care less. It just helps out really, you know, in close quarter fighting. Close quarter gunfights, you know what I mean. And at the moment I'm using Hardline on this class. Now, I usually switch between Hardline or... Actually no. Hardline, Ghost or Lightweight. Now, I'll use this for a couple of reasons. If I'm going to go for, you know, sort of TDM, really big kill streaks, I'll normally put on Hardline. And now I hear, you know, a lot of commentators are saying, oh, Hardline's pointless because, you know, what's one extra kill? Well, I'm one of those guys who always dies one before a Blackbird or one before a Chopper Gunner. So, put that on, and, you know, I feel like it helps me out, so I use it, really. Ghost, I... Mainly a Search and Destroy, just giving you guys some background. I'm mainly a Search and Destroy player, so... In Search and Destroy, it's always a good idea to sort of swap between your classes. Like, for instance, for Search and Destroy, in the first round of a game, I will either use Hardline or Lightweight, depends if I'm attacking or defending. And that's because, well, they're not going to get a spy, like they're not going to have a spy plane at the beginning of the match, so there's no point in using Ghost. And infrared sucks on this game, so, you know, that's just stupid. And then, you know, if I see they're pretty good and they get some kill streaks, then I whack on Ghost. And yeah, just sort of do that really. But if I'm playing something like TDM, I will usually start off with, you know, Lightweight or Hardline, and sort of go from there really. If they start getting kill streaks, switch out to Ghost. And that's about it, to be honest. So, I guess I've only got about a minute left of this commentary. I should probably move on to sniping. I personally don't mind sniping that much. Now, I don't mind the sway at all. You know, it's basically, in my opinion, it's a new challenge to give you guys. You know, it's like, because I didn't, you know, use Sleight of Hand, I always like sort of challenging myself in Call of Duty. For instance, I didn't use Sleight of Hand Pro in Modern Warfare 2, as you guys already know. So, you know, I like challenging myself, and I like to sort of help maybe stand out a little bit. And that's why I don't mind the sniping. The random shot for the first, I think it's 1 to 2 seconds when you scope in, that's very annoying. But I mean, you know, just compensate for it, and you'll be fine. I often, when I first jump on the game, I'll jump into a bot match just to warm myself up a little bit, you know, just to get used to the game quickly. Because at the moment it's winter, so my hands are always freezing cold when I get inside. So I always jump on to bot match, do a bit of quick scoping, do a bit of, you know, using normal guns, whatever really, and yeah, sort of get used to it there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this commentary. It's sort of a bit of a random, muddled up commentary, but I just didn't really think about it too much. I just jumped on and did it. So thank you, GamingLabel, for allowing me to post this on your channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed.